first video I'm going to be posting on YouTube. It's the first ever video. So if you're scrolling through and you found this video, this is my first ever video. So you're here for history. You're here for history. I want to talk today about anxiety, about doing things you want to do. You know, being fearful over what you want to do, right? So, for example, let's say, you know, for me, I was in the gym and my first, what was it? I think it was my first few weeks in the gym, I didn't want to take my shirt off and take progress photos like I saw a bunch of other people doing on Snapchat and Instagram, things like that. I saw them, you know, posting their nice physiques on social media, and I wanted to do the same. I wanted to, but I didn't want to actually go through with doing it. I didn't want to go and take my shirt off. I was scared what people were going to think. You know, I was scared of getting like what's that thing called? I was scared of getting hate from people, and I was terrified. My mind was racing. Anxiety, you know, was racing. So I wanted to share with you all kind of the lesson that I learned, right? So if you want to do something like that, if you want to record in public and whatnot, right, and you're scared of what people are going to think, if you have that anxiety, like something that has not even happened yet, but your mind is like, it's saying that it's going to happen, so it's trying to protect you. When that happens, you have to think. You have to think logically, because your emotions are going to take control of you. Your emotions are going to take control of you. You know, you're going to get bad anxiety. So you have to be logical. You have to be like, okay, so let's say if I am taking my shirt off and taking a progress photo in the gym, what's the worst? What's going to happen? What's someone going to do, right? Maybe they come up and they say, oh, dude, your physique sucks. Okay, so, okay, thanks. That's all you have to say is thanks. All right, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, well, let's say someone starts coming up and you know, getting in my face and everything. I can just punch him. I can fight him. I can literally fight him. You know, it's like if you're trying to record somewhere in public, and you know your neighbors are out or whatnot, or there's people around. You know, if they come up to you and start saying a bunch of things, you can just fight them. You can literally just fight them. I mean, it's like, it sounds crazy, but you know, being in the gym and boxing and everything, it's like it gives you confidence to where you can literally handle any situation. I know if someone comes up to me and starts saying, "Oh man, well, you're recording in public, whatever," right? I don't care. There's people staring at me right now. Actually, there's literally people staring at me right now. I'm sitting at this light. There's people literally staring at me. I don't care, because what's the worst that's gonna happen? They get out and start yelling and throwing rocks in my car. You know, it's like, you know, you just have to think of the worst case scenario, and usually 99% of the time it won't even happen, right? Your own mind, the anxiety. What anxiety is your brain is trying to keep you. It's trying to keep you alive. It's your brain's survival response, you know. So, you know, if you're trying to talk to a new girl, right? You're trying to talk to a new girl that you just saw in public. Your brain's gonna start trying to invoke anxiety in you to keep you away from her. It's crazy how this all works. Your brain's gonna try to keep you away from her and be like, "Oh no, don't do it," because let's say, like, you know, back in the primitive days, if someone does not like you, then you are getting outed from that tribe. You are getting outed and you are on your own. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like your anxiety. Everyone feels anxiety. I don't care who you are. Well, not everyone. Some people are just psychopaths and don't really feel anything. But most people, they feel anxiety. People who are like top tier comedy artists, comedy people, right? They feel anxiety. People who are playing, you know, recording in public, doing pranks, they feel anxiety, you know? So it's like, you have to kind of understand, you logically understand that your brain is a joke. Your brain is a joke. We live in a world where we're not in constant threat anymore, especially if you're living in the USA. Your brain will hold you back, but you just have to understand, this is what I want you to take away. You have to understand, number one, that your brain is trying to keep you alive and it's not as bad as you think. And number two, if the worst case scenario does happen, if it does happen, then you can solve it, you can handle it. Because the worst case scenario usually isn't even like, it won't, usually the worst case scenario won't even happen. But maybe a bad case happens, right? Something bad, not like the worst, but bad, right? Someone starts coming up to you, making fun of you. Okay, what's the worst that can happen? Just be like, okay, yeah, thanks. Thanks. Oh, dude, you're trying to be a TikToker, dude. Okay, thanks. Oh, dude, you're trying to be a bodybuilder. You're so skinny. All right, thanks. You don't care. You have confidence. You're totally confident. You don't care what anyone else thinks. You don't care. You don't care. So I want you to take away those two things. Number one, it's not as bad as your brain makes it seem. And number two, you can handle it. You can handle it. You can literally, you can navigate your way through it. I mean, just don't put so much effort on other people's thoughts about you. But yeah, that's the first video. It's gonna be a little short. But if you want me to do any more videos such as this, talking about a topic that I may have experience on or knowledge on, then just drop it in the comments below and I'll do my best to respond to you. And yeah, we're gonna do a video like this every single day, so just drop something in the comments. Make sure you like this video, because this is historical. This is history right here. So I appreciate you all coming by. Drop that like, drop that sub, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.